What up, my friends and enemies, whoever the fuck you are? Hope you all are doing well today, regardless. And you know, I, I have like today was one of those days where over the past couple days I've been thinking about several different things. I have all these notes about psychedelics. I have all these notes about a separate discussion. Then I have another one about the whole woke PC culture thing that somebody asked me to do, and I was going to make a podcast, and I had all these ideas, and then when I end up making a video, it's just something spontaneous that just pops into my head, which it's just funny how that works. I just don't feel inspired to talk about certain subjects, certain topics. I'm just like, meh. I don't want to talk about negative things, but they're things that we face in the world. But this topic, I guess, is perfect as a remedy for that, which is a discussion about what we find humorous and what we laugh at. You know, it's it's funny, no pun intended, that I've had this discussion with so many people about, for example, different senses of humor. Some people have a dark sense of humor. Some people have a very dry sense of humor. I don't laugh at Monty Python, for example. I can't laugh at that. I do laugh at George Carlin and some of the more absurd things. And so I know there's part of me that likes the more extreme comedy. But there's also a point where it gets too raunchy for even me. Some of the Dave Chappelle stuff I just love, but some of it is just cringy. I can't help it. But for the most part, I like the person who's presenting it, but I don't always relate or laugh, at the things that others do. That's just how comedy is and how humor is. And I've always understood that because I've known so many different friends who have had laughed at other things that I just didn't find funny. People who'd loaned me something. This is hilarious. I'm like, eh. I've also met people in my life who just don't understand that. People who send me memes or, jokes that I just say, I guess I could just say LOL or send a laughing face and just pretend that I laugh. I guess the reason why I usually say it's not funny to me is because I want to define my sense of humor to people and not pretend to be laughing at something that's not funny or something that doesn't make me laugh. And it's interesting because I was just in the house watching an Uber driver. It was a video about, it was from an Uber driver's like worst customer ever. And YouTube, I guess, was on just autoplay and it played the next one and I heard it in the background. And I came walking into the living room and it was this, he was talking about his best conversation with like a black guy or African American or whatever PC word you want to use here. He got in the driver's seat. He had a bit of an accent. I'm not sure where he was from. And they got to talking about police and getting pulled over, and it led into this, discussion about race and culture. And I found myself just laughing along with them in the car. And I kind of had an epiphany. It wasn't one that was really new. It was just kind of a revisiting an epiphany that I've had before that I really haven't addressed before, which is that what I like is real shit. I like real fucking people with real discussions that have something nice to say, something funny to say, but that they're doing it in a way that's real, honest. So I can't laugh the same way at the same kind of a discussion in a movie or in a TV show. You can tell when somebody is faking it. And this is why even when you're in a room with other people, you feel that energy when they're laughing and you laugh along. The same reason that horrible comedians can still get a laugh out of an audience. If you drink enough and you're with enough people, you'll find a way to laugh. You want to laugh. And so why is it so hard to laugh at certain things? Well, because they're not funny to us. And I guess maybe I'm conflating, humor here or jokes with laughing itself, which is, I guess, the interesting thing. What I tend to laugh at are real life events, real discussions. I'll laugh when I have an epiphany. I'll laugh when I go, oh my God, I can't believe that that's true. I can't believe that's real. Wow, that's something I haven't considered before. And I find that fascinating. It's something that I just wanted to make a video about, to talk about, see if anybody else relates to where I'm coming from. That maybe in society we tend to force humor and it's almost like we use comedians and funny TV shows to bring us out of our, daily grind, if you will. But that we don't need comedy or memes or any of that to laugh. We really just need connection, more hanging out with people or talking with people, just a discussion, whether it's, in person or not. Any kind of discussion where you can learn more about other people and about yourself, right? Because after all, every year I learn more about myself, and the things that I find the funniest and the most humorous are just the silly aspects of being a human. Just the ridiculous, mundane, everyday things. And I guess that's a beautiful thing right there, because it means that if you can laugh at the mundane, you'll always have something to laugh about. Just some thoughts. I'll talk to you next time. Take care of each other. Want something to laugh about.